Hey, my name is James Hubbard, and I'm the VP of Product and Engineering at L&E Research. I'm also leading the product development of the CondUX platform. And obviously, I'm very excited to talk to you guys today about the ways that CondUX helps to facilitate the qualitative research process and hopefully save you and your team a bunch of time and effort. Specifically, we want to touch on self-serve recruitment in CondUX, which gives you access to L&E Research's 1.6 million person qual panel, and also take a look at how our qual at scale survey creation and video analysis tools work. Obviously, all of those tools are powered by the CondUX AI engine, but for the purposes of time, I'm going to show you guys some things that we've already created, or else you're just going to be spending a bunch of time watching me type, which ain't pretty. I do want to show you guys live the workflow on self-serve recruitment. So if we go in here and start to create a survey, um, the first thing you're going to notice here is that we get a prompt to enable self-serve recruitment, which we're going to go ahead and click. It's going to ask you for the number of participants. Let's say it's 5 and the anticipated length of the study. We'll say 8 minutes. And then the cool thing we're going to do here is do a quick search with AI to basically characterize the type of panel we're looking for, but we're going to do it with natural language. Black women, middle-aged, in the Midwest, dog owners, making between $50,000 and $76,000 a year, unmarried. Okay, that looks good. The CondUX AI engine is comparing the request to the actual parameters in the database, which is more than 180 different data points. And it does a really good job of matching it to that database. If you needed more, you can access all of the data points here through our category search. But we feel good about it, so we're going to go ahead and click next and see what the results are. So I will spare you the anticipation and tell you that we are operating this demo in the UAT branch, so you're not going to see the actual panel results, but you do get a good understanding of what the workflow is like, right? You get the estimated search summary here, which includes a minimum incentive level based on the type of study you have. Keep in mind, this is a qual panel, so the minimum incentive in a lot of instances cannot be zero, but you also get back the panel incidence percentage, as well as the estimated time to recruit. Finally, you get a nice little breakdown on the right with the estimated summary that shows you your cost by fee per participant and incentive level per participant, as well as an understanding of any taxes, discounts that you may be due. And from there, you just click on go to survey. So I'll spare you guys the walkthrough of building a survey. Suffice it to say, a lot of the things that you like are there: question logic, skip logic, branching, quotas, question visibility, object detection questions. But let me show you what it actually looks like when you're in the midst of a study. So we're going to jump into the CondUX Baby questionnaire I created this morning. I'm going to go to the participant view, and I'm going to copy the invite link and show you guys what it looks like from a participant perspective. Right, so we get the study, start survey. Are you the parent or legal guardian of a child under 18 months? Okay, we selected yes. It showed a couple of conditional asked questions. How old in months is your youngest child? I'll put 7, and that is actually true. And which topic do you feel comfortable discussing today on video? So I'll say toys and playtime. And so this is a image and object detection question that kind of operates as a screener. So it's asking me to upload a clear photo of my child's play area. I'll go ahead and upload this one. And while that's processing, I will answer this star question about how confident I am in the toy's safety, which is kind of loaded because, my goodness, my kids make every toy unsafe. That being said, it has processed the image. We click next, And this is actually a conditional question. The only reason we're seeing this page, which is Toy Insights, requesting a video of us explaining how our kid plays with the toys in the photo we provided, is because it detected a doll, specifically a doll in the previous image we uploaded. So I'm going to go ahead and add this toys video that I recorded explaining myself. If you'd like to see what that looks like while we wait for that to load, it's basically just me. Wow, that's a lot of my face. And I'm just kind of going through showing all our little Montessori toys, and yeah, I'm basically playing. But I started it by showing the doll, right? All right, moving along, we'll click next. It's going to bring us to this little fill out here. I'm going to throw some dummy information into the system. Tisk, James. All right. Now that it's submitted, we can jump back into the main window, hit refresh, and we can look at the results. You can open the details, take a peek at all the responses individually. You can also look at them on aggregate by jumping to the analysis tab. But here's where you can download all the individual uploads from your participants. This is good stuff. What we then want to do is gather insights. How do we gather insights from those videos? Currently in CondUX, we have interview studies and survey studies separated. So what we did then was created a interview study that allows us to analyze those results, right? So I'm gonna go back to general and show you the tags that I used here. So one of the tags was toys, another tag was skills, an emotion target was connection. When I go into the participants tab, it's gonna ask me, do I wanna save? I'm gonna say no. And that message is basically telling us if we have processed the video with existing targets, it's not going to change when we change the targets, right? So every time we process something, it's a moment in time that's captured. And this is basically what we get. You get your automatic tagging targets here in this kind of hunter green. I have no idea if that's the actual name of the color. Our manual targets, you can see in a light gray. The emotion targets are here in this extremely rounded rectangle. And we can also add our own little comments, change the speaker names. What I really love about the video analysis in CondUX is the ability to download the video by tags, and we can kind of go through all the various tags that are created, either automatic or manually, and basically create a video with a roll in and a roll out of however many seconds we want, and create these cool little highlight reels. It's actually a very functional part of the platform. Um, let's take a peek at this. Just humor me while I make my face less enormous. Um, and it does a really good job. It basically encapsulates the moments in time whereby someone effectively communicated those targets. All right, so that's just more of me playing with toys. We feel really, really great about where we are right now, but we know we have a ton of work to do, and we are effectively kind of blurring the lines between what we call qual at scale and traditional qual research by bringing video survey questions directly into our qual at scale survey. And here's a little bit of our roadmap. We have survey and self-serve expansions, cool stuff coming there, including diaries and receipt validation, as well as a pretty significant CondUX Health launch, AI-led interviews via streaming and phone, and image-based video analysis. So obviously, we'd love to have you guys come in and test the platform. We were running a 30-day free trial right now for standard accounts. If you go to condux.io. But with that, I would just want to Thank you guys for hanging out with us today.